Today, I am kind of taking a break from testing on stream because, you're not really supposed to show what you're testing for the PC. So, I'm going to be playing some Sublist, wrapping up the last of the Sublists in my backlog, and, be starting fresh post-PC. There's not going to be a stream next week because I will be traveling for the Players' Championship, but this week we're going to be playing the last of the subscriber deck lists, both of which are in Modern, and we're going to start off with Mill. Good friend Blitz here is apparently a Mill aficionado, and I've gotten this list straight from the source, and we're gonna be breaking it down and giving it a try. I have never played Mill in Modern in my life. It was a deck that kind of fascinated me. I saw it on like a Frank Lepore article years and years ago when he used to write for TCG Player. And I looked at the deck, I was like, this is kind of sweet, and then looked at the price, and it was like more expensive than the average Modern deck by a fair margin. And I think that's still true with all the Surgicals and stuff main deck. And I was like, dang, man, like I just want to play this deck, and it's so expensive. And for like random stuff, like Glimpse the Unthinkables and Surgicals or whatever. But we're going to be giving it a try in Magic Online. We got a few pickups from Throne of Eldraine, like we got Drown in the Loch. And Blitz also said he tried Mystic Sanctuary, which is something that immediately stood out to me as like something the mana base might be able to support, but he said it wasn't good. So let's look at the mana base. Got some fast lands because, you want to be able to curve your ones into twos. Like, you really want to be able to use your mana efficiently in this deck. It's a lot like a burn deck where you're trying to deplete one of your opponent's resources. Instead of life total, it's your cards in deck. And that requires you using your mana every turn. And in Modern, a format that's as fast as Modern, you need to really be able to, like, curve out. And so having lands come in tapped is pretty bad for this deck. And so having access to Darkslick Shores is pretty important. Field of Ruin helps with making your opponent search, which turns on your archive traps, which, obviously you want to cost 0. Got some subset of fetches. I haven't done the actual fetch count. Looks like 6. 7? 6. 4 Deltas, a Tarn, and a Misty. We got 4 islands. Why not snow-covered? We should have snow-covered islands. What are we doing? Snow-covered islands. An Oboro. This helps with landfall for your Hedron Crabs. So this is a land you can just repeatedly pick up. So that's a nice little utility you get out of your lands. You can also just, I guess, pick it up in response to, like, a Liliana discard or whatever. Like, there's random utility for it, but in general, I imagine it's going to be for the Hedron Crabs. You get Shelldock Isle. This checks any player, right? You can play the exile card if a library. Yeah. So you just mill your opponent, and then you get a free spell out of your mana base. Tap land, really bad, but free spell, really good, so it eventually cashes out on the... you basically get to catch up as soon as you activate this. Now, you have to activate this to actually catch up on the lost mana from it entering tapped, but you do end up a card if you do actually get to cash that in. You end up a card and up mana, so it pays for itself eventually, which is pretty sweet. It's good design. You got 2 basic swamps and 2 water graves, all reasonable fetch targets. So a lot of utility in this mana base for a 22 land deck. That's pretty nice. Not sure if we should be playing some number of like the Horizon lands that let you sack draw cards, stuff like that. It seems like they could fit pretty well in this deck as well. But I don't know. We probably already have enough utility out of our mana base that it probably isn't necessary. Alright, the 1 mana spells, the most defining spells for any deck in Modern. We got Hedron Crab, the broken magic card. Hopefully mills, anywhere from 6 to 9 to quite a lot if you let it get to late game. Probably your best 1-drop to lead on turn 1 is Hedron Crab. So that's what we're going to be looking for, making a lot of opening hands good. Mills your opponent for a lot. Visions of Beyond, this card is Ancestral Recall if you have done your game plan at all, but otherwise it's just simple, like whatever Peer to the Mist or whatever 1 blue cycle. Pretty bad card with a pretty high ceiling, so Visions of Beyond, obviously really good in this deck. Surgical Extraction, this card as a 4 of seems kind of like nonsense to me. I knew you main decked some number of Surgical Extractions, and they're important for decks like Dredge or like Tron that might have an Emrakul the Aeon's Torn, stuff like that. But 4 Surgicals seems like a lot to me. I imagine they'll be better than I think they are, and they're like obviously pretty important, like the Scape Shift matchup and stuff like that, just to draw 1. So maybe it just doesn't matter. But you're so bad against graveyard decks that main decking Surgical might just be worth it all the time anyway. So I don't know. Surgical, definitely good in the deck. I think you should be main decking some. 4 seems like a lot. Fatal Push, really good card in the format. It's just your best removal spell. It's the Black Lightning Bolt, so unsurprised to see some number here. Not the best card in your deck, though, especially now that we have Drown in the Loch to kind of pull some of the weight for removal spells. We just don't need as many Fatal Pushes. Like, I'm not really sure what is so problematic for us that we have to Fatal Push it in the main deck, and I wonder if there's a chance we can just cut these from the main deck altogether. I've seen Scheming Symmetry to set up Trap which seems ridiculous, but it's already mill, so I don't know. I've actually seen that as well, and like you can grab things like Visions of Beyond too and hope to draw a mill spell, because the idea is obviously you mill them with whatever you grab. So I don't know. Scheming Symmetry is interesting. Not a pokes that have been great, making the big bucks at my new job. Guess who's on the inside of Zuck's walls? Oh, you work at Facebook? I didn't know. That's neat. Enlightened Master. I've started out every Pioneer League I've played today. Anything... 3-1. Anything can happen? Fair. Blood Moon destroys us? I didn't know Blood Moon destroys us. That's kind of depressing. We have 6 basics. How does Blood Moon destroy us? Oh, for burn prowess. And in fact, that makes sense. I heard the burn matchup's just unwinnable, so I don't even know if that's something we should be trying to shore up. Scheming Symmetry is a little bit of a build around that I don't like. That's fair as well. You might be able to play like Fraying, whatever, the stupid enchantment if you play Scheming Symmetry, I think, where you can just like basically set up this like engine that makes up for the card loss. Alright, continuing on, we got 2 mission briefings. These are kind of like your Snapcaster Mage, but I think they let you pay alternate costs, so like you can do your Archive Trap for 0, so it can just be a 2-mana Archive Trap, whereas like Snapcaster is really bad with Archive Trap, and Archive Trap is honestly the best mill spell. Like just milling 13 for free is the best rate you're going to find, so really like a card that sets up this card I think is really what makes Mission Briefing worth it. But obviously, you know, you can flash back your Ancestral Recall, you can flash back your Surgical Extractions or whatever, like that's also only 2 mana, so Mission Briefing does have a lot of utility in this deck, but I imagine it's most likely you're going to be looking to flash back some Archive Traps for lethal. We got 3 Mesmeric Orbs, calculated 3. I don't know. Mesmeric Orb is a good engine card for this deck that, you know, kind of gives your opponent, kind of locks them out where they can't, like, be attacking you with creatures and tapping their mana and playing magic, or it just mills them out. So, like, it kind of puts them as, like, chokehold of, like, milling them just for playing magic. And honestly, probably one of the best cards I think Mill has to offer. I've been very impressed with this card when I've played against Mill, so I'm surprised to only see 3, but... I mean, I'm not the mill expert here. We're going to see exactly how much we like that card as when we get into the leagues. Glimpse the Unthinkable. This is the infamous, like, $20 random mill spell. It's just, like, one of your best on-rate mill cards. Just, like, 2 mana, mill 10. Pretty reasonable. Just like your Boros Charm of your mill deck. You got Drown in the Loch. This card is added so much utility to this deck. Being able to have a main deck counterspell or removal spell just like really fills all the holes that this deck runs into for all the matchups. You know, combo, aggro, whatever you got going on. Like, Drown in the Loch is just very good on rate and always going to be countering whatever you need it to, right? Countering or killing whatever you need it to because you're just putting 1,000 cards in their graveyard. So, Drown in the Loch, sweet addition from Throne of Eldraine. Broken magic card in this deck and excited to play with that one. And then we got a bunch of, like, kind of, like, wacky, flexible cards. Like, we got one of Echoing Truth, which I don't really know why this card exists in our deck, given that we have Drown in the Loch as, like, a flexible answer to everything that's kind of a problem. Why do we have this random bounce spell in the main deck? Like, in the sideboard, maybe I can see it if there's something that's a problem, but, like, I don't get it. Like, Leyline of Sanctity, is that it? Like, I think we have some things that get around Leyline of Sanctity, but either way... Echoing Truth does look a little odd, and I'm not sure that one in the main deck lets us beat main deck like Leyline of Sanctities more often. Maybe Blitz can clear that up for me. We got a Breaking and Entering, which is a 2-mana mill 8. Not quite the rate that Glimpse the Unthinkable is, but still pretty close to reasonable. So this is just kind of like your 5th Glimpse the Unthinkable. You got 2 Ensnaring Bridges. This is a card that I see on and off in the main deck of these mill decks every time I see them. It's like sometimes they have bridge main, sometimes they don't. It's hard to tell, but in general, they usually have at least one. 2 main, 2 side is the split we're doing. I don't really know what's correct, but I'm interested to see exactly how this card plays out, because Ensnaring Bridge is obviously a very powerful magic card. Murderous Cut kind of functions as a 4th Fatal Push. You know, it's a card that... it should be 1 mana most of the time and destroys any creature instead of just 1 CMC4 or less, so this will kill a little bit bigger stuff. And having access to only 1 Delve card means that there's something that, like, utilizes our graveyard, but, like, not too much. We don't have 1,000 Delve cards where there's any kind of competition for our graveyard, so this should be 1 mana just by us playing Magic most of the time. And last but not least, we got Crypt Incursion, which is probably our way of beating Burn. Like, main deck, you just gain a bunch of life, exiling all the creatures in their graveyard, and that's probably it. The burn match is probably so bad that just having access to one of this card is reasonable enough, which I'm here for. But the cards that I'm kind of keeping my eye on for things that could be cut for, like, changes in the deck are some of these wacky one-ofs that, like, you know, aren't really part of the core of the deck. And, like, maybe we could adjust these numbers. Like, these are kind of things I'm going to be looking at as we're playing the league, is, like, what's correct with these kinds of numbers. Oh, maybe not the orb. But... let's go ahead and delve into the sideboard before we really go ahead and get started. We got the 2 more bridges, which lets us have a set of Ensnaring Bridges for whatever matchups we want that for, probably like humans and stuff. We got a Pithing Needle. I don't know exactly what we need that for, but maybe we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know if there's any kind of planeswalkers that give us trouble or any kind of lands or something like that. We got 2 Grafdigger's Cage for the graveyard matchups. That one makes a lot of sense to me. We're milling our opponents for a lot. I want to be able to have something that shuts down the graveyard a little bit more, but we do have Surgical Extractions to cover a lot of that. This also has the upside of covering stuff in the library, like the Collective Company decks and stuff. We got a Sweeper. I like that a lot. Having access to kind of another Ensnaring Bridge through a Sweeper is pretty sweet. Hero's Downfall. Another kind of Planeswalker answer that's also just a flexible removal spell. This card looks like nonsense, I won't lie. This card's going to be kind of 1,000 mana in a lot of matchups. And I maybe Oko's a problem. Maybe Oko's the reason we're not Mesmeric Orbing. Bridges are nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think Oko's probably the reason that we don't have as many Mesmeric Orbs, and I just thought of that because I'm a genius. And Hero's Downfall is a clean answer to that. Crypt Incursion. Another one for burn. I don't know exactly how many we want. And I guess we bring these in against, like, Dredge, too. Like, it's another piece of graveyard hate. Just to, like, make our Dredge matchup a little more reasonable. Because, like, it would seem to follow that our Dredge matchup would be awful, given that we're milling our opponent. And it's like, wow, that's exactly what Dredge wants to do. But with 4 Surgical Extractions, 2 Cages, and multiple Crypt Incursions, I imagine the matchup's actually probably not that bad at all. 2 Collective Brutalities, another card that dunks on burn. Also a random good removal spell or discard spell in some of the fair matchups. Kind of bad on rate, but in general, just a very flexible card. Happy to have access to. Another just like generic permanent answer, and this is kind of what I expected to have, is like, okay, we want an answer to like Leyline of Sanctities, right? So it's kind of weird to see this like Echoing Truth main, Set Adrift side. Kind of looks like some made up numbers, but what do I know? Last but not least, we got Hurkyl's Recall. I imagine this is like for like Orbs of Warding type cards. I know Tron plays Orbs of Warding, and you can also blow out like Karn Lattice Lock if that's something that they're going for by just like floating one in a blue and just bouncing all like literally all of their permanents to hand once they play the Lattice. So Hurkyl's Recall is actually something I'm pretty interested in now that there's so many Karn Great Creators going around, and a lot of these Karn Great Creator decks have Orbs of Warding in their sideboard. So I like it. I like it. Mill. That's right, Tiki. We out here. Mill first Dredge and Vine is like Burn versus Grixis Death Shadow. Okay, it's very like skill intensive. That's sweet. Blitz is scared of walkers. No kidding. Blitz. I mean, I can buy that Planeswalkers are kind of a problem for this deck. There's just something that recurs value every turn without like ever doing anything under your Ensnaring Bridge or your Mesmeric Orb, and that's just like kind of a problem. Let's give it a try. Everything is out of focus. Make it smaller. Yeah, what play points? Man, like blanked out there for a minute. Play league match. Also versus Urza and Affinity decks. Yeah, I mean the Urza decks are all Karn Great Creator decks right now, right? Like the Urza mid-range decks all have Karn the Great Creator in them. I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's right, but I think they do. All right, let's resize this. See that pretty well. Let's get that out of focus. Okay. What do we got here? 1 billion lands. That's what we got. How many cards does this want? If a graveyard has 20 or more cards in it. Let's see. Let's do the math. 20 cards. I don't know. Am I supposed to keep a mill 20 and Ancestral Recall? I kind of think I'm supposed to. Like this is like a turn 3 Ancestral Recall. After milling 20 cards. Also, Yggdrasil is somebody I know. I know who this is, I feel like. I feel like I've played this person. Let's get Green Tron 5 times. This is medium, unless they have Disruption. I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep it. I feel like this hand's kind of reasonable. Like, we have a free spell in one of our lands. Oh, it's Tron. It's Tron. Oh, no, we need a Surgical. Does that make it worth it since, like, we're not fighting on the card advantage axis to just cycle one of these? I think it might, because we really need, like, a Surgical Extraction, so I'm just going to pass. And I think I'm going to, like, just cycle this. Greentron is great for us. How do we beat Greentron? I don't understand. How do we beat this deck? I'm cycling this. Surgical Extraction. Archive Trap. Alright, I'll fuck with that. Okay. Hedron Crab. Pay 0. Mill you. Alright, what do we hit? They grabbed mine. Do we hit a mine? We did hit a mine. Oh, how many cards in the grave? Not enough. 14. If we had a fetch land, we actually could turn this Visions on, like, right now. Oh, this is also, like, Eldrazi-tron, right? Yeah. Screw it. That's bad. I guess I'm supposed to just Hedron Crab play the tap land. Do you think I just need to go aggro mill? I'm going to play Hedron Crab and play the tap land. Can I, like, save targets? Yeah, cool. Save targets, always yield. Okay. I'll take the Archive Trap. Oh, we also have Field of Ruin. I guess that's why our Tron matchup's so good, is we also have Field of Ruins in our deck, too. Go! Alright, next turn we get to go, like, Land, Visions. What's the criteria for this? Is this like a Karn? The 7-mana Karn? There's no way, right? Oh, I don't care about that thing. I do not care at all about that. I kind of care about that. 4 cards left. Don't play a Thought-Knot Seer. They played a Thought-Knot Seer. Probably take Visions here. Although maybe not. Yeah, I was going to say, like, maybe they don't. Because, like, they only have 34 cards left, and I basically have them dead. Chalice on 1? Sure. I have another Glimpse. It's pretty good. When can I do this? 20 or fewer. Blue. Or black. Blue. Mill. Yo. Alright, you got 24 left. We got 13 here. Okay. It seems I have you dead. Sam was pretty good. Karn. Does that just kill me? That does just kill me. Fuck. They killed me on turn 4. This game sucks. Alright. Yeah, I'm done. Dominic Harvey. I'm not actually testing for the PC, but I am a PC competitor, quite like you. Yeah, I think we're done. Well, that's lame. I feel like, I mean, we had a pretty quick goldfish, right? Like, they were just dead there. Like, we literally had mill them for 13. We had them dead on turn 4. Going into their turn 5, and they still just won. God, Modern's a stupid format. I hate it. Alright, let's get some Hurkyl's Recalls in this piece. I don't know how good creature removal is here. Crypt Incursion seems heinously bad. Ensnaring Bridge seems kind of good. I don't think I want to fight them on like the push cut axis. I think I just want to mill them a lot and have like bridges and use the bridges to kind of cover that whole thing. Maybe we use like, I don't know, we got Hurkyls to kind of cover the like Karn lattice thing. I guess I don't really want surgicals either, huh? Removal spells are probably better than surgicals by a fair bit. Probably means you want the Set Adrift. Tom Harvey and Drake in one place. Yeah, Magic's great. Spending your time streaming mill is a sick flex. Must be nice to know what you're playing at anything. Yeah, I think I know what I'm playing in like at least 2 of the formats. Pithing Needle stops Karns and maps. Is that good enough? It's like a 1-drop. I don't know. It seems low impact, but maybe it is better than like some of this nonsense. Like I don't love the pushes and stuff. Just had a guy donate 15K or so worth bulk to my nerd club at school, so I teach the students in the club to play Magic. That's super sick. I want some number of surgicals. Why do I want surgicals? I mean, I'm willing to buy. I want some number of surgicals. Why do I want them? What are they for? Talk to me. Pithing Needle stops current maps. Blitz. Why do I want surgicals? I need to know in 59 seconds. Tell me. Please. The Tron lands? That's kind of bad. If you hit 4 mana Karn or Thoughts here, Shrine lands. Is that really good? Alright, fine. We'll try it. We're trying it. I'm trusting you. We're trying it. You know more about the matchup than me. I'm kind of shook that we died. Our hand was so good. Our hand was like actively very good. We died. What the hell? What gives? This hand's like a lot worse, but I'm still going to keep it because it has the Ensnaring Bridge and Hurkyl's Recall. We have like the best interactive pieces. We have like nothing that mills, but we have Oboro plus Crab, and that's like kind of good. We also have like Mission Briefing. Maybe we mill ourselves and try to hit something good with Mission Briefing. I'm just going to keep this. I think that like these cards are going to buy us so much time that like we actually can like get this kind of thing done. If this didn't have a Crab in it, obviously I would mill, but I would mull. But oh shit, what are the chances they have like Leyline Sanctity? Maybe I should be like considering keeping bounce spells in my mulligan decisions. Well, they didn't. I'm so lucky. Very lucky. Briefing is sometimes just a surveil too. Woof, that's terrible. That is really terrible. Hey, we hit a glimpse. I'm so good. We're so good. Yes, I'd like to shock. You. Save targets. Always you. We hit Karn and Dismember and Walking Ballista. Glimpse you. Look at it. Look at all the unthinkable. Hey, we hit like 2 Thought-Knots here. It's kind of sicko. Go. Next turn, I think we're going to spend the turn playing Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, I should have attacked with Crab. What a punt. Chalice on 1. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Surgical. Tilt. Kind of want to surgical this, but I don't want to Hurkyl's Recall yet. Elite. Ensnaring Bridge. Combat. Check this out. Attack. Give him the business. Attacks under Ensnaring Bridge. Give him the business. What's up, Shadows? What is this? A 2-mana spell. If they miss their land drop, they're like a Mind Stone here. I'm just going to Hurkyl's Recall them. Maybe like on their upkeep or something. Nice maps. Now you can't play your maps either. Very nice. Good deck building. Warping Whale. What the fuck? Alright. Cool. Very cool. Cool. Very cool. Draws a temple. Okay. We have Breaking. We have 35 cards. We got a lot of work to do. Breaking. You mill 8. Taste it. Relic of Progenitus. That's cute. Cavern. Name Eldrazi. Taut-Knot Seer. Yeah, not really nothing I can do about that. So they take Mission Briefing, right? Because, like, I mean, they could take a recall if they're, like, planning to Karn Lattice me. I'm sorry, yeah, they could take a recall if they're planning to Karn Lattice me. Keeps them from getting, like, murked by the surgical. But I kind of want them to Karn Lattice me. Like, how do they beat this Ensnaring Bridge? Okay, so you are planning to. Alright. I'm so good. Alright, well, they can't attack, so I'm just going to chill. And then, like, plan the Hurkyls. Scavenger Grounds, that's kind of lame. Yep, that's a thing that can attack. So we can Hurkyls you and Surgical Karn. You don't have the mana to crack this. I could Surgical the Chalice, actually, and just, like, take all the Chalices. That's actually probably not that bad. And then we can Mission Briefing the Surgical. Okay. I got this. I'm on board. How many Chalices left in their deck? Some number. I thought this was 3 to activate. Oh, it's not. Exile all cards from all graveyards. Wow, I feel very stupid. Okay. Fine by me. 4 mana. I think we hold the mission briefing still. They know about it, which means we're still safe from Karn Lattice for the time being. Which I think is the only thing that beats me. That and like a Ballista over the course of like 1,000 turns. Just guys send it. D. Drake Sasser. Wow. And Mason Clark. Look at Mason Clark. Look, I got the shirt. The shirt came in, Mason. I'm so good. Watching good Magic. No, you're looking at a D tier Magic player, so you're not watching a good Magic player. You're gonna have to find another stream. Sorry. Oh, look at this. Look at this bullshit. I bounced their thing for them. God, everything's terrible. This game sucks. Shirt hype. I would definitely say you're at least C- tier. Perfect. That means a lot. I really appreciate that C- tier. What's the shirt? It's like, I don't know. It's like the Proving Combatants No Turfs on Gruul Turf shirt. At least D+. Okay. Mission briefing. This is for X's 2, so I guess I have to graveyard both of these things. That sucks. Graveyard. Graveyard. Wait, why couldn't I? Oh, I could cast this. Alright, there you go. Blue. Taste it. This is gonna be a long game. Thankfully, Archive Trap costs like 1,000. Nice! Fucking scavenger grounds. Looking incredible. That's obnoxious. Alright, well, go. I mean, I think I'm supposed to hold it and hope I draw like an Archive Trap into something else that matters. Just like more things with text. I don't really know what our path to victory here is. How many cards have they been through? Just one book. We're probably dead, actually. Yup. Titan Shift? Titan Shift? Sorry, Drake. I had you at mid A tier. Oh well, yeah, that's just because you're a little misinformed. You're a little misinformed. Yeet, a good card. There are worse cards. There are certainly worse cards. Oh fuck! Blast Zone blows up my thing. That's so obnoxious. I hate you. I don't know when I'm supposed to blow this Thought-Knot Seer up. I'll probably blow it up on Instep, just like exile a thing or whatever. Is this a graveyard? Maybe I can like fill my graveyard faster. What are we doing? You can only tick it up 1. So you can't kill Blast Zone yet. They also notably can't cast Mind Stone. Is there any other 2-drops in their deck? I don't care. Well, of course we've milled all the freaking Mind Stones. Oh, and Warping Whales. Nice! Very cool. Well, you can attack with this thing. Wow, that was stupid. I let myself get hit. Oh no, that doesn't matter. I would be hitting this and drawing a card. So unless I hit like an instant speed 1 mana mill spell or whatever. Just didn't go my way. Sure. Blow up. Exile debt. Give me card. Drake want card. Just play 4 Veil. I mean, Veil is very good in Time Shift. Oh my god. Mesmeric Orb. I guess we're supposed to cycle one. Because I'm trying to hit my land drop, I think. I'll hit my land drop. The question is, am I supposed to run this spell into the Chalice? I don't know the answer to that. I think I'm going to draw a card first. Field of Ruin. Well, actually that Field of Ruin's kind of sicko. So we can Field of Ruin, Blast Zone, Surgical Thought-Knot Seer on their draw step, and hope to draw an answer to this so that we can play Mesmeric Orb. Kind of here for that. Alright, fuck off. skill. Oh yeah, it's all skill. I'm a genius. That's just all you need to know about this entire stream is I'm just a complete genius. Am I your favorite perfy in the chat? I cannot think of a perfy I like more. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Dude, this mill deck requires too much thinking. I thought I was just gonna point mill spells at my opponent's face and be done with it. That's just not how this is going at all. I hate it. All right, see ya, thought not seer. Yeah. Of course, I tapped like a Chungus. Could have like not paid life. Matter Reshaper, Reality Smasher. Dog, I do not care about any of these cards. Okay. Like, they all just have no text whatsoever. Of course it doesn't show it to me. Alright, fine. Reality. Reshaper. Power Plant. Although Power Plant does give them Tron, so if they draw a, like, Ballista, we're in a little bit of trouble. But I think I see, like, 2 Ballistas. And I don't know how many they left in, but it does not seem like an all-star in this matchup. Alright, you have a billion mana, no cards with text. It also means that we get Karned Lattice the turn they play it. And I'm out of Hurkyl's recalls. So we need to actually we do need to find a mill spell eventually. We need to find a mill spell before they find anything with text. Alright, they have no cards. All the cards are gone. They played them. Hi, Jet. Mill spell, please. I did get what I asked for, to be fair. That is something that definitely just happened. Although, if they Karn Lattice me, I guess there's a universe where we can mill them. Oh, shit. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Although they probably don't want to activate it, right? Fucking A. Oh, that's so bad. Everything's terrible. Mesmeric Orb. Let's get our thing down here. We need an archive trap on the double. Hell, or a fucking Hedron Crab because we have Oboro. Like, any of these things have text. Any of them have text. Map. Alright. You have a map. What is this? Ugin. That's an issue. Okay. 14 cards left. Archive Trap's almost lethal. Archive Trap's lethal. One time. Come on. What gives? A man just wants an Archive Trap. That's all. That's all I want. It's not asking for a lot. Reality Smasher. Deal. 11 cards left. At this point, actually, I just want a, the stupid 7, delve 7, put this thing somewhere and mill you for 10. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is a lethal spell. But we're going to get Karn Latticed. Everything's terrible. Everything is terrible. Hey Drake, currently at work, but wanted to pop in and say congrats on qualifying for the PC. Wishing you the best for you there, and I know you will dominate. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, King. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Alright, they put a Reality Smasher in exile. How many cards do you have left? You have to have like 3, right? Did you miss? Did you miss? Did you miss? I mean, they have 8 cards left, so it is. Fuck. Yep, that's fine. Okay. They have 7 cards left. Uh-oh. Mycosynth Lattice. Make that go worse. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of an issue. So we need to draw Surgical Extraction. That's not Surgical Extraction. I think. I haven't done the math on what's left, but I think if my Surgical Expedition map, we're fine. Okay. What did that accomplish? Do you have a removal spell? Oh, you have Dismember. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. We had so many good draws. So many good draws, but we drew nothing but 2-drops. I'm so unlucky. I'm so unlucky. Maybe I shouldn't have bounced the Chalice. I mean, honestly, casting the Hurkyl's Recall, I can buy that there's an argument where that was a screw-up, because, like, letting them put it on 2 did kill us. But, like, I felt like we had a bunch of good 1-drops. Hell, we had 1-drops that they knew about in our hand. So, like, it felt like fine. But I got really punished for it, so now I feel stupid. I don't like feeling stupid. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to bottom the Drown in the Loch. Because, like, this, all these cards kind of play our main game plan, and I just kind of want a NASCAR. Maybe it's the mirror. It's the fucking mirror! No, it might be crap. It might be Sultai Vine or whatever. It's Sultai Vine. This is fine. Everything's fine, chat. Everything's fine. I don't know what the problem is. Well, I'm going to shock. I'm going to play Hedron Crab of my own. And that way, if we die, they can think it's the mirror. If they start milling me, I'm going to be pretty sad. Yeah, we apparently have... Apparently Sultai Vine's just not that bad of a matchup for us. Alright, yeah, they're milling themselves. You love to see it, chat. You love to fucking see it. What you got, opponent? What you got? Stitcher Supplier? Sounds good to me. Wow, you have hit really badly. Good friend. This matchup needs a big brain. I don't have a big brain. I have a small brain. Block. Alright. Something playable. Fatal Push. Ooh, that's nice. Fatal Push comes with the free mill 3. So, like, we could push this. Could push this. I kind of want them to keep milling themselves, though. You. If they find a Grave Crawler, I think I have to push this because it's a zombie. I'll take the thing that wins. Any order. Alright, you mill 3. What is this? Merfolk Secret Keeper. Find by me, dog. Okay. Go. Please fetch or something. Like, why are you no fetch? Play fetch land. Like that. Exactly. You get it. I think I'm supposed to push this now. Cast. Target that. Because, like, if they hit Grave Crawlers, I'm in kind of trouble. Alright, 39 cards. Gonna thin one more. And they're probably gonna mill themselves with this Hedron Crab. Maybe they're dumb and won't. Or maybe they're dumb and will. I feel like they're supposed to mill me at this juncture. Unless they have literally nothing else going on. But, what do I know? Who are these targeting? You. Alright, you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, well that's a lot of amalgams. Hopefully you don't have 2 creatures that you can play for 1 mana. What is this? You put the Glimpse yourself? There's no way you're glimpsing yourself. That's got to be insanity. Cast Narcomoeba. Deal. So you have Narcomoebas in your deck? Ugh. So we need to wait till end step. Pay 0, mill you for 13. Creeping Chilled. Brr. They hit no Narcomoebas, which means these stupid amalgams don't come back. Fatal Push. Why can't this be an instant? So, like, if we mill them for 10, what are the chances we just die? They don't seem super high. I have a blocker. They only have 1 Vengevine. And they're, like, deterministically dead. Oh, wait. Can I do this at instant speed? Oh, wow, I'm dumb. I should do pass and do it on their turn. Okay, never mind. Never mind. False alarm. I thought I sucked at Magic. I do not. Self-mill versus mill. Yeah, no kidding. I need to activate this instant speed, right? Play the exile card without playing its mana cost, and this is an instant. So yeah, we just instep, archive trap them, untap, glimpse them, pass, GG, easy, no re. This is your Titan Shift deck? No! We're not playing Titan Shift tonight. It's not happening. Such a Titan Shift fan. Oh, mill me, what the heck? What is this garbage? Uh-oh. Only one Vengevine? Only one? One poo? One? No second Vengevine. It's a lot of amalgams, though. It's a lot of amalgams. That's a Vengevine. I will block. You have that too. This is so many triggers. Make it stop. Okay. What else you got? Despair. Creature control never deals damage that player discards. Okay. Oh, they get menace. That's an issue. So I'm going to discard 2 cards. They have to deal damage, right? Whenever this creature deals combat damage. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I can't block. I take 5. Does that put me to 7 exactly? Whew! That was a close one. Push. Briefing. Blue. Wait. Oh, yeah. Pay a blue. Do this thing. Cast. Target you. Mill you. Narcomoebas. Okay, that can all happen. I'm gonna let you put all that nonsense in the stack. You got it. There's a bunch of Vengevines. So many amalgam triggers. Oh my god. Milieu. Not gonna show him the glimpses I had in hand. Alright, you're at 0 cards. Where you going? Come back! We were having fun! Wait, what happened? Do you only have 2 Creeping Chills in their entire deck? That's insanity, right? I thought for sure I was gonna go to 1. Alright. We're so good. We're so good. Reminds me of Flusterstorm. Taste it. That's what I'm talking about. Taste it. And we playing Infect? Oh god, no. Dude, I'm a terrible Infect player too. There's like no universe where I play that deck, right? Graveyard Hate. I want that stuff. Yeah, give it to me. Graveyard Hate. Crypt Incursion. Love to see it. Everything else just like sucks, right? Maybe Ensnaring Bridge is fine. Ensnaring Bridge is probably better than some removal spells. Like Fatal Push is terrible. So bad. Bad. Murderous Cut depresses me. Echoing Truth kind of depresses me. Graveyard Hate good. Oh, Giant Loch sucks. Never mind. Echoing Truth probably better. Oh, Giant Loch pretty bad. Pretty bad. Want to cut like all this stuff? Getting to block has to be worth the life. Big fuck you, what the heck? Play a good deck, 5-color div, right. Drake play Hardened Scales, you all are a pile. Bouncing their vines or amalgams is nice. Yeah, I mean, it's probably actually better than any of the other removal spells that put it back in the graveyard. Like, that's kind of what I'm learning, is I feel like all these cards are really bad. So, like, this has to be, like, not the worst of the bunch. I feel like Damnation's, like, reasonable. Just, like, sweeper them. I mean, they recover pretty well, but it's not like they have Bridge from below. I don't know, sure, why not? Seems better than some of this stuff. Ooh, slim pickings, I tell you what. It's slim pickings. Alright, I'll grab one of these. Woof. Real slim pickings. What does this do? Nothing? What does this do? What does this do? Alright, pushes for their Hedron Crabs. Okay, that's terrible. I'm just going to put a Jarn Loch in my deck. Calculated, did all the math. We're great. They play sideboard Oko. It's kind of obnoxious. I feel like Oko is just like slow, though. It's Slowko. I love 5 card div. It's just mono good cards. Good cards. Good is a term that you're using here that I'm not sure is applicable. Do I keep double Ancestral Recall? It feels good to keep Ancestral Recall, but at the same time, we have like Grafdigger's Cages and Surgicals we can mulligan towards. It makes me kind of want to mulligan this hand. I think the high upside makes you want to mulligan. Graveyard Hate. Fuck. Oh no, this has all the pieces, but it's missing a single land. What are the chances, chat? What are the chances? Not good. Not good enough. Keep. See you, nerd. Bridgey Poo? Millsy. They gotta do some of their own milling, right? So maybe I keep the bridge. I think I'm gonna keep the bridge. This is Galaxy Brain stuff here. Keeping the bridge. Leyline of the Void. What? Why? Why is this card in your deck? I'm so confused. Sure. Like, what? Do you know how my deck works? I kind of want to preserve my life total over valuing my Hedron Crab, so I think I'm just gonna pass. Like even if I draw Hedron Crab, I kind of just want to play 2 drops anyway and just let the Hedron Crab rot. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, are you gonna mill yourself? Because I'm not milling you. I'm not doing it for you. Fuck. Oh yeah, you gotta mill more amalgams. That makes sense. Opponent is playing well. Hate to see it. There's a Vengevine. Ew. And they only have to cast one more creature to bring it back. We might just be dead. We might just be dead. Not dead. Not dead, baby. Woo! I am shocked that I am not dead here. Alright. Pay. Fetch. Do the thing. Play this thing. Would not like to pay life. No thanks. How many cards in your grave? 8. Okay. Shelldock Isle. This is really unfortunate, because our 3rd land entering tapped makes our Ensnaring Bridge kind of bad, so we can either plan to, like, turbo mill them while taking, like, 5 the whole time, or we can just start playing 2 drops. Like, or I'm sorry, we can just like play this, hope to play our bridge, and then somehow empty our hand, but our hand's not going to empty that quickly. And they have Despair coming, and not like to discard 3 cards. That makes bridge better, actually. So, okay, yeah, if they're going to Despair, which I feel like they're incentivized to do. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Where were these cards? Crypt Incursion. Because I feel like there's a universe where I'm gonna like they're gonna like mill themselves a bunch, and then we're gonna have to like gain life so we don't die to the stupid what are they called, chat? Creeping chills. Jesus Christ. Go. So I think Crypt Incursion makes a lot of sense. Humans 04, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Means a lot. Hello, how are you? Your sideboarding play patterns are really inspiring. Glad I could inspire. Creeping chill. Uh-oh, we're just gonna do other creeping chills anyway. Okay. Mill yourself. Grab a green source. This feels like something's coming back. Force a negation? What the fuck is that? Duder plus Narcomoeba. Ugh. This is kind of gross. Maybe I should take in the Archive Trap, because like I could build up the 4 mana and hopefully make it work. This is like such a beating. And like they're not going to Despair until next turn now. I was really hoping they didn't have it because they didn't have it last turn, and they would just Despair and like make me like discard these 2 cards, and I could just have like this plus bridge, and then we'd be in really good shape. But instead I'm taking like a billion. Yeah, I'll take a billion. Okay. I'm at 6. I can hope to draw Crypt Incursion. It's not bad. You get your prize amalgam back. It's pretty bad. Alright. Yup. Maybe we were too conservative with this whole thing. Needed more quicker cards. Hedron Crab, you're on time, pal. So if we land Bridge, we have 4 cards in hand. Just take a billion and die. So we can't land Bridge. We can't mill them out either. What does it say? There's 20 or fewer cards in it. Mill them for 3, put them to 27, and then we're still short. All right. We are big dead. Big dead. I don't think I played that game well. Maybe my mulligan decisions were just kind of nonsense, too. Ooh, feel push. Push. Looks better than drown. See you drown. Get push. Actually, Damnation sucks. I need to cut that Damnation. The Damnation is terrible. Good in yourself. I am wonderful. Having a great time. We're playing some mill. Trying to figure out this deck. This deck's actually a lot more complicated than it looks. And that's kind of frustrating. I wanted it to just be like Burn, where you just bolt your opponent and they die. Okay. What do I think of this? Doesn't have Graveyard Hate, but does have Archive Trap. I have a mill 23 in hand with an Ensnaring Bridge on the play. It's kind of nice. Damnation follow-up. It's not very good, though. Like, I feel like we can mulligan to, like, a Grafdigger's Cage and just be better off, right? Or, like, a Surgical, or just, like, anything. Just, like, anything with text. Like, some of these cards have text. I'm off it. Yeah, his hand feels way better. Like, by, like, a lot. Key. Now, to bottom the Bridge. I think the Bridge might just be excessive when we have Grafdigger's Cage, so I'm just going to bottom the Bridge. Like, we have multiple pieces of Graveyard Hate. We have something that recruit card advantage, and we have a mill piece that's, like, an engine. I think that puts me in good shape. Huh, taste it, you suck. Oh, yeah, you're dead. Dead, 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 dead. Beat Grafdigger's Cage, you can't. Dead, 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 dead. Or maybe they'll Assassin's Trophy and give me a land. That'd be sick. This deck really wants its mana. Hedron Crab, Hedron Crab, Hedron Crab, Hedron Crab. Gravecrawler. Tilt. Mesmeric Orb. Go. You mill. Creeping Chill, what the fuck? Maybe I should surgical that. I actually might should have surgical that. If I end up getting aggroed down by Savannah Lions, I'm going to feel really stupid. Thank you. Playing a Hedron Crab. You love to see it. Why don't you just mill me? Okay. This is a graveyard, right? Alright, cool. Hey, I didn't want any 3 of those cards, so that's actually pretty sick. They're going to mill 3. Opponent on the mill me plan. Very, very bold, very bold. I have a lot of respect for it. Good card. Field of Ruin. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to wait another turn. I'd like to actually get 3 cards out of his visions. That's how I'm trying to catch up. So I'm just going to hope that happens. They have 3 power in play. Mill me. How many cards is it? Is 20? Okay. Mill me. Yeah, I definitely should have surgicaled that. Creeping Chill in hindsight. Merfolk Seeper Keeper. Mills me? Okay. Oh, you're just casting the thing? You could have milled me! What the heck? What are you doing? Why are you just casting a Merfolk Secret Keeper? It doesn't do anything. They might have cast the wrong side. I feel like they're trying to mill me. Oh, no. They're trying to up the clock. Okay. Everything makes sense. This is so dumb. I hate this. Thanks, I hate it. Sure. That ups the clock by 1, so you have 5. So you're about to have a 2-turn. Makes me not want to crack this fetch, but I think I have to. Because I need mana. Nope. Me. Mill. No, I wanted that bridge. Come back. Oh, no. Everything is awful. I have 13 cards in my grave. Alright. Probably going to surgical them. Kind of have to. Oh, no. Go back. Although, now at this point, I probably need to save it for the creeping chills. Which is awkward. We're going to die to anemic beats. The old Hogak plan. Dude, I'm not going to be able to look at that while I'm streaming, Big Monkey. I'll look at it later. Or put it in my Discord. So I can look at it later. That's probably the best way to get me to look at it. Man, I'm tilted we're going to lose this. I should have put the bridge on bottom. Like, this card has just been consistently worse than I wanted it to be. And bridge would just obviously be fantastic. We could just empty our hand very easily. Surprised amalgam. Collective Brutality. You lose 2 life. You gain 2 life. Puts me to 3. So this will put 16 cards in my grave. Ooh. In case we draw Archive Trap, I'm going to do this first. Crypt Incursion. That's not bad. It is not bad. Alright, well. Crypt Incursion, you. Gain a bunch of life. Yeah, look at that. I'm at 26. I'm so good. Look at this. Crypt Incursion card's broken. Broken. It's broken, I tell you. Mill 3. Oh my god. Make it stop. Mission briefing. That'd be a good one to draw. Glimpse. Glimpse you. Ow. What does this do? Turn from graveyard to battlefield. Alright, that's not happening. Nature's Claim. Alright. I guess we'll play the Grafdigger's Cage. Go! You mill a bunch. You got 23 cards in deck. So we probably only need to draw like one more mill spell and we probably win. But I don't know how many turns. I mean, I guess we have like 4 turns on board to do that. Assuming they have no more power for the rest of the game. Hey, Mr. TJ Poole. How are you? What happened to this stream? Oh, God, Mill. I'm getting flashbacks. Reminds me of my Dallas experience where I just played against Mill 1,000 times and died. Boop. 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 Good card, please. Good card, please. Hey, that's a good card. That's Ancestral Recall. We like Ancestral Recall. You love to see it, chat. Yeah, fucking loved it. Oh, all these cards are so bad. Grabber. Fielder. Milieu. Okay. Do we wait to mill more? We probably do. I don't know why we're waiting to mill more. In case they draw a basic or something. Actually, I guess just stop on upkeep, because if they have a removal spell, they'll use it on instep to be mana efficient and hope they draw a creature. Whereas if they don't have it, then maybe we're just okay. Alright, so I'm going to let that happen. And then I think I want to do the thing. Blow that up. No blue for you. Black. They seriously have a Fatal Push they were just holding on? Okay, they don't. Oh no, I don't have basic. I didn't even look. I assumed I would still have one. Everything is terrible. They don't have one either, so I guess I just strip mined them for 2 mana. Fine. That's still a fine rate. I'm not upset, except for how upset I am. This is all fine. Drake! Hey cutie, lost my voice, otherwise good. Wonderful. Punt? It's not a punt. We strip mined them. They don't have blue mana anymore. Black. I'm going to block your Stitcher Supplier. They might just attack with these two, and if they sack Stitcher Supplier, it's just so great for me. What did you play at Dallas? I played Titan Shift, and then played against Mill like twice. It was horrible. It was awful. It was not a punt. I would literally still do it with the knowledge they don't have basics anymore. But I would have done it at probably a different time. Probably would have just main phased it. Yep. Alright, you milled 3. Ha, taste it. Yay. You got another creature? What you got? What you got there? So now most of our cards are pretty good draws. 1, 2, 3. There goes the last bridge. And the last mission briefing, which you hate to see because mission briefing was a good card. Oh, it's not the last bridge. I guess we just sit behind this bridge, right? Here's bridge. Beat it. Good luck. I'll just let you draw the rest of your deck. Wait, you have a Nature's Claim? Nah. Oh, what was that? What did they just do? They paid 2 mana and did something. Oh! They didn't know that Haunted Dead didn't work. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage has words on it, friend. And now you tap 2 lands for no reason. Creeping Chill. Oh no. Oh no. So we've gotten Creeping Chill twice, so there's like probably one more. Like there's one in Grave. Nature's Claim. Nature's lame. Okay. Do I block? No. I take 5, 6, potentially go to 6. That's plenty fine. I don't die to a Creeping Chill that way. Perfect. And now we can Echoing Truth this next turn. Mill a bunch. Why isn't there a mill spell of flashback in this deck? I tell you what. Mill you. Is there a Watery Grave to fetch, or am I just wasting life? There's not. There's definitely no basics. So I guess we're supposed to strip mine this. They mill 3, go to 1 card. Strip mine that. Yeah, there's literally nothing to fetch. Cool. 3 archive traps left, obviously. I'm not tilted, you're tilted. Means we can't cast this Echoing Truth, but I'm planning to just chump block. So. Wait, did we give them outs? Is there a removal spell for a Hedron Crab in their deck? Because, like, I have to chump block. Oh, they have Verdant Catacombs, but they don't have land. Alright, everything's great. Everything's great. We did not give them outs. No need to freak out. Everything's wonderful. Oh, they also have Fatal Push? Oh, shit. I don't know how many pushes they have, but hopefully they don't have it. Okay. Alright. I'll block. Damage. I'm at 4. Are you done? Did it! Look at that. Crypt Incursion came in clutch. It's so good. We're so good. This match was broken. We're so easy. You want to drink some ranch? Not on stream. A bridge strategy, Drake. I had so much respect for you. I guess, like, I've been playing Urza for a while. That's a bridge strategy. Come on. High quality PC testing. High quality. Come on. We're playing against great decks. Like Crab and Eldrazi-tron. We've actually gotten to see some, like, a little bit of modern, a little bit of diversity going on. Love to see it. You love to see it. And the matches are popping pretty quick. Although I'm pretty bad at this deck, I've learned. Is Mill actually good versus Urza right now? Is that strange? I mean, it might be. The problem is I don't know if you're that good against Oko, which is like kind of a problem. Is this hand playable with a second land? I don't think so. This hand just does too much clunky, like not quick. Hey, this is like one of the trophy leaders, I think. Do we know if this trophy leader plays decks that Fatal Push is good against? Because if not, this hand is unplayable. Alright, here's the plan. We're going to hope that they're a creature deck. And if they're not, we're dead. How's that sound? Burn! Well, I mean, I guess this is a creature deck. I actually kind of think this hand has a chance. I mean, we're probably dead. But this hand might have a chance. So, Spear, you got it. You gonna bolt me? You gonna bolt me? Bolt me, pappy? I mean, I'm still gonna push one, I promise. Archive Trap. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't want to take damage to my land, so there's a good chance I never play this Polluted Delta, and I'm going to want it for, like, lethal mill if I draw Hedron Crab, so I'm actually just going to play like this and pass. Oh, wait, no, but that's so bad, because I could do the double thing. Ooh, I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. Yeah, that happens. Why am I not dead yet? You've only dealt, like, a few points of damage to me. What do you have? Skewer. Okay, you should have a pile of skewers? What is happening? Visions from Beyond. Okay, play Field of Ruin. Go. I guess I could Field of Ruin their Inspiring Vantage, but I just don't think that's necessary. Alright, yeah, I'll take some damage. Oh, I bet they have Searing Blaze in their hand. That's probably what they're, like, sitting on a bunch. Alright, well, Drown in the Loch kills Big Idiot. Still not cracking Sunbaked Canyon, huh? Well, I'm going to Drown in the Loch that. Drown in the Loch's really good in the burn matchup, I bet. I bet. What is this? Another fetch land. Okay. Sure. Why are you tapping so much mana? What's happening? What is for white and red? Boros Charm me, you got it. Skewer me, a 6? Okay. Mill you for a bunch. Fetch, go grab Island, cast Ancestral Recall. I drew another Ancestral Recall. Fatal Push. Drown in the Loch being a counterspell is so sicko. This card sucking is not sicko. Well, I can't die this turn, right? So I should just pass. And then I can, like, blow up one of their things, maybe? Like one of their Sunbaked Canyons. And mill them for a bunch. Oh, never mind. They played smart. Yeah, that's fine. You have 2 cards. And a bunch of Sunbaked Canyons. Riftbolt is on suspend. 0 cards in hand. Well, this is kind of bad. And step. I hope this works the way I want it to. Blow this up. And I think I can archive trap. I hope so. Yup. Please get blown up. Cool. Love to see it. Island. Alright, we're about to learn today. Alright, mission briefing. Yeah. Yeah, Drown looks insane in this matchup. Both of these cards are actually pretty good. I think I'm going to top both of these. Top. Archive trap. Milieu for a bunch. Alright, you're at 18 cards. Can we put you to 0 cards? We need to hold up blue-black the whole time. Ancestral Recall. Crabber. Maybe we don't. This is super tough. I mean, we have lethal next turn no matter what. So we just need to live through the turn. So let's hold up Drown in the Loch. So in that case, let's just play a Crabber. Oh, this is dumb, though. This is dumb. It gives them a target for Searing Blaze. Ugh. I didn't think about that. I'm very stupid. You mill. That's a lot of burn spells. Alright, go. I have you the big dead next turn. And we have a blocker. Yep. Now the question is, do we counter this? Because that makes them have land plus 2 burn spells or whatever, right? Which is like asking a lot. So I think I am going to counter this. Because it's like a burn spell on the stack right now that I can definitely hit. Is this... What is this? Oh, okay. So, like, their hand would have to be land, probably burn spell. Like, it could be 2 bolts, clearly, right? How many... Let's actually... I guess their graveyard matters now. 1, 2 skewers. 1, 2... 3 goblin guides. 3 eidolons. 3 skewers. How many just raw lightning bolts? 1... Lightning Helix, which doesn't matter. All but 1 Boros Charm, which is actually bad for me. Like, I want them to have 2 mana burn spells. I think we drown this. I think we're drowning this. Am I dead? You got 3 cards. Am I dead? As if not, you're dead. Alright, that's land. Is this Eidolon? Searing Blaze. Yup. Not dead. Not dead. We take not dead. Unless you're like slow rolling or something. I don't know. Can't beat slow rolling, so here you go. Here's that. Here's the land. Milieu. Boop. I don't care. Take this one. Any order. Oh my god. Milieu? That's Xaxes. Are you dead? Am I alive? Do I live? Oh shit. I see what's happening here. Oh no. Well, fuck. Push this. Keep Searing Blaze from being an answer or whatever. Ha! You died. How did that happen? What was your hand? Sorceries and creatures and stuff? Alright. Burn's easy. Easy matchup. Who said this matchup was hard? Kill you on upkeep would be sick. Yeah, that would. Yeah, I don't know how, like, they didn't find an instant. Like, they looked at, like, 4 or 5 cards. Like, they didn't have a burn. I mean, their last card wasn't a burn spell at the time. So I guess they only had 1 shot at it. But I don't know what their last card could have been. Also, hey Joe, how's it going? Good to see you out and about. Look at me. I'm testing Mill. Are you proud of me? Deck's broken. Broken, I tell you. Look, we can beat Burn. Loch is fucked up for that matchup, though. I will say that. That was nice. This card saved our life. What's the best way to interact with Burn? Just don't. Like, I think Ensnaring Bridge sucks. Like, I'd rather be trying to spot removal their stuff. Crypt Incursion is broken. Collective Brutality is broken. Like, our plan is just spot removal all their things. If they have Leyline of Sanctity, I'm going to feel really stupid about it. This card's not in my deck, but I'm probably just dead if they have Leyline of Sanctity anyway, so it's not worth having bad cards for. Gotta get your rep in. Bridges and Surgicals out. Oh, Surgicals are so bad. Actually, Surgicals might not be that bad. Like, if we can see their hand with Collective Brutality, like, maybe some amount of Surgicals. I kind of almost want some Surgicals. I don't know. Needle's bad. Echoing Truth's really bad. We have a lot of bad cards. Not a lot of good cards. I think Surgical might be better, though. I mean, yeah, I think Surgical's probably better than I think it is. Or than you think it is, whoever is talking. Because, like, if we can, like, appropriately guess, we can just, like, pay mana for it. And that's, like, pretty reasonable. It's like, pay a black, get rid of a burn spell that, like, kills us, and we'll be okay. We out here. This hand would be sweet if it had lands in it. This hand is bad. Maybe it's actually not that bad. We got some Drowns. Drown's great. Drown's great. Drown's going to carry. We're good. Drown carries. Drown carry combs. I mean, if our trophy leader playing Burn isn't that surprising, though. Because, like, you want to move through your leagues pretty quick if you want to be a trophy leader. It's like, what's his face used to always just play Blackguard Reanimator. You Landon. Because he would just move through leagues insanely quick. Probably going to fetch a Swamp with this now. I was going to fetch a Watery Grave tapped, but now we have a broken card. Visions of Beyond, ain't it, Chief? Mission Briefing also kind of isn't it? Which card is actually better? So, like, if we think about the stage of the game that we're going to be activating Shelldock Isle, it's going to be like, we're going to be low on life. They're going to be low on cards. We have cards in hand that mill. So we're going to have the option between, like, Drown in the Loch and Glimpse for sure. Maybe that's better than random 3 cards off the top of our library. I think it is. I think I'm gonna take Mission Briefing. That could be wrong. There's defensible that is wrong, and I should just be, you know, playing the Ancestral, because at the same time, it's just like, what are the chances that, like, we have enough spells that are good? It'll be a sicko draw here. Collective Brutality. That is not a Collective Brutality. Milch. Grab Swamp. Mill you for 1,000. Mill you for a bunch. Go. So if I'm currently not doing this project and dropping out, it's fine. Don't drop out. It's bad for you. Skewer the critics. Alright, we're going to take a bunch of damage this turn. But we have Drown in the Loch next turn. We can just, like, kill the Monastery Spear. Probably going to be too slow. Like, being on the draw here is probably a beating. Especially if there's another creature. Oh, no, it's just a bunch of burn spells. That's almost worse. That is almost worse. Boros Charm. Is that lethal? We died. We died on turn 3, chat. We died on turn 3. Alright, well, I'm glad we died on turn 3 when our hand kind of sucked. Because we're never beating a turn 3 in a million years. Click submit. Move on. I'm not legally allowed to drop out, I don't think. That's fair. Who'd you like to play first? Nothing can make me happier. Ugh. This Collective Brutality is so sick, though. I think I'm going to keep this hand. And I think there's a chance I just, like... There's a chance I just cast this Visions of Beyond and try to, like, hit my land drops. Because this Collective Brutality with this Mission Briefing for Collective Brutality is going to be sick. It's going to be sicko. Goblin Guide. Why do you never have the Goblin Guide? Why? Why is this happening to me? Ugh. Need a little bit of prayers in chat. Land one time. Oh, always had it. Always had it. Always had it. I always had it. Escalate 3 modes. Choose opponent. You, that, you. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. I want Visions of Beyond. I also want Mission Briefing. Yeah, let me get rid of that. Oboro's Charm. 3 Eidolons of the Great Rebel. You hate to see it. Alright, I guess. Well, that's an issue. It is an issue. Well, we're going to take a lot of damage from some Eidolons. Right. Glimpse. Always yield. Please stop. Maybe we just can't beat the card Idol out of the Great Rebel. Spin Rift Bolt. Play Eidolon. We could draw Damnation. Never mind. We have outs. We have outs again, chat. Alright. Yeah, that's bad. That doesn't cast any of my spells. And now this Collective Brutality hurts too much to cast. I think we can just go ahead. We can just go ahead and move on. We're not beating Eidolon. It's not happening. We're not beating a pile of Eidolons. Alright, burn matchup sucks. Confirmed. Deck also likely sucks. Confirmed. Maybe they'll Eidolon themselves. I find that unlikely. We will be Eidolon far before they Eidolon themselves. It was close, though. I can't believe we won game 1. Game 2 and 3, we needed a lot more removal spells and a lot less of what I had going on. Which I thought was good at the time. My hand looked great. And then there was 3 Eidolons in their hand. And we're just, yeah, it's just... That's all she wrote. Snow-covered forest. You got it. Polluted Delta? Polluted Delta. Go. We got Polluted Delta. I mean, we got Archive into Glimpse if they ever fetch, which they're just not doing. This is likely a Ice Fang Quattle strategy. Yeah. Get glimpsed, number 1. Mana leak. Gonna mana leak my glimpse? Nope. A Sultai strategy. Powerful. They are a mana leak strategy. Hey look, it's also an Ice Fang Quattle strategy. Raise your hand if you're shocked in any way. Fetch land. Thank you. Thoughtseize me. That's lame. You mill a bunch. 26 cards left. Take Glimpse. Fine by me. We need a 4th land so we can Field of Ruin them. Although I guess they need a non-basic first, huh? That's an issue I was not thinking of. What is this? Another Ice Fang? A passing. Okay. Here's an island. Bleh. So we can, like, mission briefing the Archive Trap if they search again, but I'm not seeing that happening. Jace the Mind Sculptor? What is your hand? It's not Cryptic Command. 4 mana. It's just Jace. Vraska Golgari Queen. That card has text, I suppose. Huh. I think we just hold it. Hedron Crab. Not bad. Grabber. Field of Ruin. You mill. And then they can just kill it with Vraska, but that removes loyalty. This is an interesting position we find ourselves in. Derpy mid-range decks like this seem free for mill. I mean, it's going to be akin to, like, the burn matchup, right? Or, I'm sorry, like, burn versus mid-range decks, where you're just, like, you can draw out of it, and they're not really trying to fight on your axis, but at the same time, like, look at this position we're in right now, where we drew some of our mopey interactive garbage that's just, like, garbage, and, like, Field of Ruin doesn't have tax, so, like, they can do, like, little things to maybe edge us out. The thing is, this isn't a clock. Like, if these were Tarmogoyfs, we'd be dead. But instead, people are, like, on their Ice Fang Quaddle nonsense for some reason, which I don't super get. Well, they're dead if they ever search the library again, or if they ever play a non-basic. But I don't see that happening. And they probably have, like, a Force Negation, if I had to guess. That's a non-basic. So I guess we have to shoot it then? Island. Alright. We could fire off the mill spells now, but I don't think we're supposed to. Alright, they know about this mission briefing, which makes me think they have a counterspell for it. Yup. Oh yeah, response. Milieu. I have another archive trap. Taste it. Dead of Winter. In the main deck. Broken. Mesmeric Orb. Actually broken. I think this kills you. Go! Because, like, even if you Vrask it, you still have to mill 5, and that kills you. GG, easy, no re... Oh no! Trophy! What a tilt. Alright, well, we have to win before they draw 4 cards. Jace. Alright. You have Jace. Look at the top card of my library. Okay. Puts that card on bottom. You got it. Drawing card seems loose when you have 4 cards in library, so you need these Ice Fang Quaddles to carry. We're going to kill one. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I don't need to delve that much. Oops. There's not another delve card, and we didn't delve anything out that mission briefing cast, so we're Gucci. Blind draw. Here's a crab. Here is an Ensnaring Bridge. I should have held that crab, I bet. Thinking about it, I was like, I want to put 2 things in play that they need to Vraska. But the answer is they just Vraska the crab and Fate Seal me again, so... Yeah, that was a screw up, I bet. Puts a card on top. Alright, you got it. So it's not a land, and it is not a mill card. It's Yariel New Boy? Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Do you just have a removal spell? Why are we wasting our time with this? Discard. Destroy an artifact. And they win with 3 cards in their library. Cute. Wow, this deck is bad. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should have held a card. I didn't think they would have Kalagon's Command in their deck, but because like there's none in their graveyard. I'm not sure I would have played around it anyway. Hard to say. Surgical seems good. Crypt Incursion seems bad. Ensnaring Bridge seemed really bad. Collective Brutality seems acceptable, but not great. Pithing Needle is probably fine. Hero's Downfall is probably acceptable. That's probably it. I guess Echoing Truth is pretty bad, too. Just like... Oh, these removal spells are not good. Echoing Truth's got to be better than some of the removal spells. Like, I feel like they're going to have, like, Tarmogoyf or some kind of clock for me. Our sideboard has not been super effective. And in the, like, blue and black colors, I feel like we could do a lot better on our sideboard cards, Blitz. That's kind of what I'm noticing. Is it, like, it feels like... I don't know. If, like, for this matchup, what would we want? Like, the Visions from Beyond are already good. Maybe, like, Search for Azcanta is not nonsense. Just, like, 1 or 2. I don't know. I mean, if these matches are supposed to be good, then maybe I'm just, like, an idiot. And I'm willing to accept that. But, like... If these matchups are, like, as, like, reasonably close as they seem to be, like, these mid-range style matchups, we probably want, like, a card or 2. Or, like, maybe, like, Frag Sanity, like, that kind of enchantment. It does get caught by Vraska, but I don't think we're going to play against a bunch of Vraska with Golgari Queens in the format. And they're going to catch most of the permanent base cards we're going to want. Tapped Creeping Tarpet. You got it, friend. And save targets. Always the old. I don't see a reason not to fetch Shock, so I'm going to blue, black, mill you for a bunch. Pew, 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 pew! Go! Attack. Spell Snare, that's a pretty good one. It may be possible that I'm supposed to just, like, be waiting on archive traps. Because of mission briefing. Which I'm going to do now. But, like, I don't know. Just seems very possible. Okay. Alright, I guess if you have Force Negation, I'd rather you pitch a card. There's none in your graveyard for me to surgical. Yeah. If you had some in the graveyard, I would have surgical Force Negation first. But there were none in the graveyard. You hate to see it. What does that mean? Does it mean they have Oko? The snap-off fetch makes me think they have Oko, so I'm just going to go for it. You got Oko? What you got? Blood Moon. Oh, I should have taken the Okos out, probably. Oops. Big stupid. Blood Mooning yourself seems loose here. Oh, it's me, discard. Briefing can go. We're looking for just those raw mill cards. Visions. Ancestral Recall. Hedron Crab. Always had it. Oh, they don't want to play anymore. Aw, why don't you want to play with me? You were having fun. Okay. Guess they didn't think they could beat Ancestral Recall. Don't see any reason to change anything. Saber Disney worked for sure. I could never settle on a 15 I like. Yeah, we can talk about it. We'll talk about it at the end of the stream. I want to see what other holes the deck has. Like what other problems the deck suffers from. Sand is pretty good. Gonna keep it. Got a secret. Gonna keep it. And now that I know they're blood mooning me, I know to fetch basics, which is pretty nice. Astrolabe. Okay. Alright, mill you. I was about to F6. Never F6 in an archive trap deck. Drown the Loch. It's not bad. Fetch. Island. Here's a crabber. Go. And the next turn we can fetch Swamp, play around Blood Moon, which we saw. And I guess I should have looked more at their deck. I'm just very dumb. Thoughtsees me. Lame. Probably take Breaking and Entering? Yeah, because Drown and Loch's just not that good. Astrolabe. You got it, friend. Milieu. I guess we'll just go ahead and fetch. Go grab a swamp. What is happening? Oh, they just... I think we found an opponent that does not like Mill. I'm getting the impression that Mill is not something they're super interested in. All right, playing for the glory. Glory. For that 3-2 Ancestral Visions package. Are you talking about like an As Foretold thing? Oh my god, Yanni! Hey, Yanni. How are you? We're not owning. We're not owning at all. We're 2-2. Going for that 3-2 good equity. The bread and butter. Yanni. This hand does none of the things. It has functional mana though, which is nice. This hand does the things. Whitefish. Alright, what's the soul read, chat? Is Whitefish playing something Ensnaring Bridge is good against? Because otherwise this Ensnaring Bridge has to go. What do you think? Toxic. Alright, this bridge is going to go. There's just no way I can justify it. Done. Oboro. Palace in your mom. Go. If I don't make 3-2 in my current league, my grandpa can't have his operation. Jesus. That's extreme. Those are some slim margins to operate on there. Slim margins. Oh, fuck. Humans? Wow, I'm dumb. Every time I bottom the Ensnaring Bridge, I swear I get as punished as humanly possible. Get it? Humanly? Everybody? Anybody think that's funny? Anybody at all? What do you mean no? This is really bad. There you go. Milieu. Save targets. Always yield. Let's go ahead and fetch now. So we can F6. No. Because, like, even if they Kitesail Freebirder me, I'm not casting things. Also, if they whatever me, I'm not casting things. Like, it doesn't matter what they do. I'm not casting things. I wonder if Humans is a bad matchup. Seems like it probably should be. This is probably their last land. So this is probably all their mana sources. So they have 6 spells in hand. That's so many. Ooh, but they can't Reflect Magus, which is progress. Have you got how many spicy nuggets you could buy after you win the PC? I have not done the math. I figure that'll be a post PC win thing. Do you play one main board over Crypt Incursion? No, there's a Crypt Incursion too. If you type ! Decklist, D. Lewis, you can find the decklist there. Or it should be on screen if you're on desktop through Stream Decker. But I think it's like 2 bridges, 1 Crypt Incursion main, and then like a bunch of other wacky spells. I would like to see some more mill spells. Maybe like some of the like mill till you hit certain number of lands. Like what's the stupid Mind Funeral card? Incursion is nice here. Probably. It seems hard to cast. This has to be a champion? Yeah, so there's going to do it now. Whitefish. Mind Funeral is inconsistent. Okay. I don't know. Seems like probably consistently mills quite a bit. I play a lot less removal, a lot more mill in my paper deck. That's fair. Like, Fraying Sanity might also be good. Like, all these cards are like 3 mana, though. So, like, I like Ensnaring Bridges. I like some number of pushes and Drown in the Lochs. But the wacky other cards, I'm not sure I'm in on. I'd have to look and see what there is. Meddling Mage. They don't know any of the cards in my hand. And they're Meddling Maging me. Alright, sure, man. Hopefully they name Ensnaring Bridge. The one I put at the bottom of my library. That'd be sicko. Glimpse the Unthinkable. Alright, I guess that's fair. My turn. Unbelievable. I'm so upset. Alright, let's screw with their mana a little bit. Because we have nothing else going on. We're going to try to keep them from casting like Mantis Rider. Like this I'm hoping this keeps them off 2 spells a turn. That is the goal with what I just did. Or maybe if they have their basic in hand, we sharp mine them. But I don't think they have their basic in hand. Sure. Grab this. Oh, we should have grabbed that island. Right. Doesn't look like it super matters. They have an island. Alright. I think I'm going to F6, and then we use the bathroom. Alright. F6. I'll be right back. Wow, I'm so lucky. I didn't even have to fill all this time while they're still taking their turn. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Love when empty chair streams. Dude, empty chair over here is winning. We're winning. It's unbelievable. All right, you put a bunch of power in play. This is 10. Do I have to chump? I'm not sure I can afford to chump. Take 10. Next turn we block 6. Take 10. So we have to jump. Well, that's rough. No, we don't. We don't have to jump. Because if we draw Ensnaring Bridge, we're good. Or removal spell plus block. Alright, yeah, we just need to hope to get lucky. Because I think we need to mill them in order to get up to the necessary cards. Oh, jeez. Although we're still going to be a card short, according to this. So we're going to need a little bit of help. I can't believe we drew a Glimpse the Unthinkable. I'm so upset. We're at 8. We need to turn forward. Drown. Removal spell. Block. I guess we could removal spell right now. Recall. And we're not dead. Drown in the Loch. I guess we could drown that, but like I don't think that's a winning strategy. We need help. Visions. Alright, go. Not feeling optimistic about living through this turn. Because they have 2 cards in the end and they need a human to kill us. No, they need 2 humans to kill us. Actually, that may not be true either. If you have 2 humans... No, yeah, 2 humans kills us no matter what. Phantasmal Mage definitely kills us. Reflector Mage kills us. Just like any ham sandwich kills us, actually. Yeah, alright, we're dead. Woof. Bottoming that Ensnaring Bridge. Every time. Punishment. Every freaking time. I don't know, like, it feels like in the blind I should just be trying to play my own game plan, but, like, every time I've bottomed the Ensnaring Bridge, I have gotten punished for it. So maybe there's more to it than it seems. Damnation. Alright, Echoing Truth seems really bad. Crypt Incursion seems serviceable. Maybe it lets us win the race. I don't want too many non-mill cards, because, like, I am, at the core, kind of trying to race. So, like, we got pushes. Maybe drowns are just not the most efficient thing going on. Like, they are removal spells, though. I feel hard-pressed. How would you sideboard, Blitz? Where you at? How would you sideboard? The surgical seem really bad. Some number of the drowns don't seem great. The question is, like, are they better than Collective Brutality? And I don't know the answer to that question. I like drown for removal. It's fair. I mean, I don't even know what else I'd be bringing in, right? Like, Collective Brutality, is that what we're doing? Like, probably not. Like, Downfall looks like nonsense. Maybe it's just, like, supposed to look like this. Shave on traps since they don't search. Jeez, that's our best card. Ugh. Ugh. I'm just going to hope to draw a field and pair it with field. Honestly. Because otherwise, like, our deck just gets so diluted with bad cards. Like, we just become a blue-black control deck. And, like, geez. That is rough. Keep. Hand's broken. We're great. Deck's great. I'm great. Everything's great. Enable to 6. Oh, yeah. Broken. We have the old 1-2 punch. We got Crabber, Glimpse, Crypt Incursion. Get him. Get him. Briefing has looked bad this league. Agreed. It has been very expensive to cast, and archive traps have been hard to line up. I agree. And I mean, that's kind of what I've been saying. Is like there's like that one time against the fair deck that we got them down to 3 cards and like felt really stupid, and we died when they had 3 cards. Just felt like we didn't have enough critical mass of mill. Oh, that's bad. Fetchland. Fetchland's not awful. Milieu. Save targets. Always yield. I think I'm going to fetch a black source. We have a lot of black cards post sideboard. And I want to be able to cast this Glimpse, but I want to make sure that they don't get an opportunity to like interact with this in any way, like with a Dismember or something. Alright, cast that. Go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have Hasters. They don't have that many Hasters. Give them the business. Give them the business. If they violent a Mimnite, I feel like a stupid idiot. Let them know what's up. That aggressive hit. Can we really fit any more bad cards in here? Of course we can. There's always room for more bad cards. Come on now. Come now. Dude, we're going to go to like 50 with this. We're going to go so high on life. Maybe they'll just die to this. That'd be sicko. We have our 2-mana Disfigure. Which may have to catch this Thalia about to come down. Yup. It appears so. Another Crypt Incursion. Okay. -2, -2 that. Go. My land represents a mill 3. Crypt Incursion represents like 30 life, and I'll take another one. Why not? We're at 19. We're doing okay. They're like halfway milled. We need to draw a few more mill spells. We're doing alright. Maybe a Visions from Beyond. Ooh, that card would be so sick. It's like consistently our best card, I feel like, is Visions of Beyond. Although there's times it hasn't been on and it's been really embarrassing. But when it's on, it just like makes this deck tick. And like maybe that's the real like secret with Mission Briefing is we should just be flashing that card back. Gotta drive to work, but I'm still listening. Can't type for a bit. That's fine, Blitz. We're on the last like games. I think I can figure it out from here. So, and all the discussion will happen post league. As many bad cards as we could reasonably shuffle. Online, we could reasonably shuffle any amount because we have a randomizer. Uh-oh. There's no way they named Crypt Incursion, right? There's just no universe where that happens. Archive Trap. They named Archive Trap. Love to see it. Uh-oh. Here comes Thalia's Lieutenant? Or, yeah, okay, Thalia. That's fine. That's fine. We take those. Drown in the Loch. We can, like, drown this in the Loch. Would you like to pay 2 life? I would not. Alright, I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to drown something in the Loch. Instead of being intelligent and Crypt Incursioning. I'm going to get greedy. I want 3 more life out of it. I want as much time as I can buy. And I also want them to play their Thalia's Lieutenants, which, like, given that they're leaving this on 2 is what makes me think they have it. Champion. Okay. What else you got, friendo? Oh, Drake. My Wi-Fi just cut out. I don't have enough data to watch my phone, so good luck with Shadow if I don't come back. All right, Shadows, thank you. I really appreciate it. We'll get there. It's about to start. Opponent is in the tank. 2 cards in hand. Less than half cards left. How much is this Crypt Incursion for? 3, 6, 9. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I expected this. I want to see what they if they activate in response. If they do, I might be supposed to kill this. That way they can't Phantasmal Image it. Because, like, if they Phantasmal Image this, it's kind of a disaster, right? You know it's about to be the smallest creature? I'm just going to kill the Thalia. If it's an image, I feel a little dumb, but not even that. Like, okay, yeah, they just had a regular one. So, rewarded, I think, for killing the source of damage this turn. Everything gets ginormous. We take 4. And we need to draw, like, a mill spell or 2. Even fetch land's fine. Borrow's fine. We can take damage for a little while. 14. About to gain quite a bit of life. Oboro is among the list of things that was fine. Meddling Mage. Alright, I think I'm just going to do this now. I'm at 65. Your turn! Your turn, opponent. Do your worst. Still, I think that's only like 3 turns. Oh no! I'm actually going to pick up this Oboro on Instep, probably. Another champion. Yep, that puts 4 more damage on it. Now you have nothing else? Okay, please pick this up. Return it. Be mana efficient. $10, $17, $18, $19. Yep, that's a problem. No blocks. I'll take 19. I'm at 46. Polluted Delta. You love to see it. Will you? Save targets. Always yield. Double Mantis Rider, huh? Fetch. Grab this tapped. Do not want to. No. Alright. I don't think we can do 45 before we could mill them out. And we have another like stupid Crypt Incursion anyway, which will get us I think a leather turn at least. Unless they try like a Thalia's Lieutenant, which would be such a pain. Thalia. Okay, that's fine. Yup. This is gonna hurt. 9, 16, 22 plus some amount, like lethal. A lethal amount of damage. Glimpse the Unthinkable. This is about to be land 6, so we can do everything. Blue, black, another. I know we can't. F. But I think we have them dead. So, as long as they brick here, I think they're dead. right? Because we can pick up pick up land, glimpse them, Crypt Incursion them. But I think we have to Crypt Incursion this turn. 6, 13, 18, very lethal. So we have to Crypt Incursion this turn, and then we can glimpse next turn for the lethals. So we seed them to brick. Cast you. Stupid Thalia. Give me life. Gain a bunch of life. Alright, we need a brick ski poo. Although I might could have just like blocked. No, I need the damage from this. No creature, huh? That means they just didn't draw a creature, right? Because like it would impact the damage number. Return this. My turn. Delta. Milieu. Milieu! God! Dead! Unless you have Kessig Malcontents in hand specifically, and then you can take it up to 3 and kill me. Like, yeah, it has to be exactly Kessig Malcontents. I won! Alright. Onward and upward. Excelsior. Maybe we bring in Pithing Needle for Aether Vial. I'm actually kind of here for it on the draw. Kind of another Archive Trap. Especially if they're naming Archive Trap. Like, if they're naming it and they don't search, I'm in. We're going to Pithing Needle some Aether Vials. For what it's worth, it's not more mana efficient to do EOT on your turn. Thanks, Tam. Thanks. Well, it is if we draw Archive Trap, right? Like, every point in that game, it is if you draw Archive Trap, where you can, like, pick it up, play it. I guess not, right? That's really stupid. I thought you had to spend 1, but the land itself comes in untapped, so you can just tap it. Never mind, I'm just very dumb and look like an idiot the whole match. All right. Apologies. I didn't mean to look really stupid the whole match, but I did. This is, like, a really awkward hand with how things have to be sequenced. Like, I think it's a keep, because Hedron Crab is so good, and we got removal spells and stuff. But this hand is really awkward with how it has to be sequenced. Like, it has to basically be like Island Crab into Fetch Shock, and then we have this randomly at some point, and then if we ever draw Archive Trap, I guess we want this to happen, but it's very awkward. Sure. Darkslick Shores. I actually really don't want to draw land. I guess I just want to draw mill spells, right? Archive Trap. It's not bad. Land Crabber. Go. Then we can Collective Brutality next turn. As long as we don't get Thalia'd. We can just Collective Brutality the champion of the parish, which is pretty good. Meddling Mage. Sure. Let's see what they name. Hopefully nothing in my hand. Drown Loch. Nothing in my hand. Love to see it. No blocks. Visions from Beyond. Hook you. Save targets. Always yield. Fetch. Shock. Black. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it to gain 2 life, like drain them for 2. Like, are any of these cards better than... I don't think so. I think these cards are all better than, like, just gaining 2 or whatever. And, like, their hand's filled with 3-drops. That's evident, right? So, like, if they like, Reflector Mage me or Mantis Rider me, we can just Field of Ruin, Archive Trap Visions. That's, like, a great turn. So that works out pretty nicely. Noble Hierarch is pretty good sign for me, I think. $46 cards left. They tap their mana, we get to shoot their Horizon Canopy too, which is really nice. It's going to matter a lot later when they run out of gas because they're down to 2 cards. Now they're hitting me for 4. Not blocking. Alright, we gotta push. So we mill 2 bunch. Alright. I guess we don't visions. We probably set up the fatal push, right? Blow that up. Grab a swamp. It makes our mana a little bit better. And lets us, like, fatal push if their plan is, like, use hierarchs to beat down. Mill you for more! Die! Like, we might be able to just, like, time walk them on damage. Like, they only have 2 cards left, right? And, like, this Visions is still going to be good next turn. That's a lot of Noble Hierarchs. Push. This means they get a Noble Hierarch, which does attack for 4. And we didn't get to time walk them, but I didn't want them naming Fatal Push. Like, if they've seen Fatal Push, which I think they did, like, I just don't want them naming it. Plus, with Exalted, we have another Fatal Push dialed up, so we're just not going to die. So we're okay. Everything's okay. Everything is fine. You have 28 cards, so let's play Shelldock Isle. See what's good. Glimpse, mission briefing. Guess we take... Oh, Damnation's actually kind of nice. Hold up. Oh no. How many cards are left? Not a super ton. Glimpse. Oh, Damnation is so good. Gosh. Oh man, this might be loose. I'm gonna take the Damnation. But I feel like if we can just live long enough, like we have this Visions. I wish I had Visions before Shelldock Isling. Yeah, now I feel kind of dumb. Okay, well. We have Ensnaring Bridge, but that lets all their stupid hierarchs attack, but we're about to blow them all up anyway. Huh. We'll let 3 of them resolve, and then we're going to Fatal Push it. I did all the math. It's the exact correct number, so we don't get stubborn denialed. Galaxy Brain. That resolves. Alright, no cards in hand. We're at 6. Visions of Beyond. You know what makes Visions of Beyond look really bad? Ensnaring Bridge. Ensnaring Bridge makes Visions of Beyond look really bad. Let's see if we can just, like, mill them out before we care about Shelldock Isling. So if we play both of these, it's just not even close. Alright. Sucks, because there goes our only source of mill, but, like, same time, like, Mesmeric Orb's not going to be really, like, Mesmeric Orb will be fine, but there's a reasonable chance we die before Mesmeric Orb is actually good enough. I do think, I mean, the Glimpse would have put them to 10. We could have blocked. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. The Damnation looked okay from my angle, but may have just been dumb. Island. Here's an orb. Here's an Ensnaring Bridge. That mills 4. And they have to attack, and they have to play more creatures to make this a quick enough clock. I think they're locked out, but I have not done the mathematics. That makes it a 2, which kills me in 2 turns. But you're milling 4 each time, so you would have to have another human to kill me. Which means we need to empty our hand. Oh, geez. Or just draw a mill spell, obviously. Is this a May? No. So, you can attack me to 3. I mill 6 more cards. I think this wins. Borrow. Bridge. We have to play the second bridge. You mill a bunch. And then attacking kills you? Because you can't pump both creatures. If you do, you just don't get to attack. Yeah, this puts me to 1. But kills you with the damage. So I don't know what your plan is unless you have Deputy of Detention. Bunch of removal spells. I don't know what it could be. Here's Hedron Crab. Here's a land. Go. You're dead! Bam! Look at that 3-2. Deck's broken, we broke it. Format's too easy. Modern's easy mode. Yeah, Mill is basically exactly that, right? Like, it's just a bunch of horrible cards with, like, some randomly really broken magic cards. It's like it feels like the Pioneer decks that play like Treasure Cruise, where all your cards suck except Treasure Cruise, which is just busted. And that's often enough, right? All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what sucked, because there was a lot that sucked, but there's a lot that didn't suck. Okay. Let's start with the main deck. Props. Ensnaring Bridge is actually really good. I liked Ensnaring Bridge a lot. There's a lot of times where it was like our only out and was just like a pretty good card. Pretty happy with it. Liked it. Liked it a lot. Echoing Truth, off it. Put it in the sideboard. Don't like it. Crypt Incursion was pretty good. I don't mind the one of. Because if we randomly draw it against like Burn and Humans, it's just so good. And like we can also like Mission Briefing for it. So as long as Mission Briefing is the deck, I guess that's a good caveat, is that I like it. Dislike this Echoing Truth. The Drowning Locks were fantastic. They were one of the best things this deck kind of had going for it. Visions of Beyond was insane. A card's just big broken. Crab was great. One of the best cards as we expected. The Surgicals, they were okay. I wasn't overwhelmed with how good they were. They were just, like, only fine. And, like, we played some graveyard decks, and, like, we won without drawing a Surgical, which makes me think that Surgical isn't really that necessary for the matchup. So, like, I kind of want to trim a Surgical or 2. The pushes were great. I liked them a lot. They were important. The Murderous Cut's fine. I was fairly happy with that. The Breaking's nice. Just another copy of Glimpse the Unthinkable. I liked that enough. Crypt Incursion was pretty good. The mission briefings, they were kind of rough. They were kind of clunky. I was not overwhelmed. And I don't know what my mill options are. Like, I'd have to weigh them against what the, like, other mill cards that are available are. But, like, the Fraying Memories or whatever seems potentially okay. Just, like, doubles all your mill effects. But isn't a mill effect on its own, I don't think. Which might just be, like, too bad, right? Fraying Sanity, I think is what it is. Peter, what's up? How goes it? How are you? Talking mill. We just finished 3-2 in a league. Yeah, these are just kind of the cards that I didn't like. Like, the Breaking and Entering was fine. The Ensnaring Bridges were fine. Maybe we want more bridges. Like, what if we cut, like, a removal spell for just, like, a third bridge? Does that make our deck too clunky? It might. It probably does. That's still, like, 5 cards that, like, I want to tighten up the list a little bit more and have a little bit more mill going on. Because there was some times where we just kind of ran dry on mill effects. Like, I think I definitely want the 4th Mesmeric Orb. Like, Oko sucks, but whatever. Mesmeric Orb I think is important enough. And, like, yeah, like I said, maybe Mind Funerals, Fraying Sanities, Hell, maybe Tome Scour. Like, if we just want, like, mana-efficient stuff, how insane is Tome Scour, right? I don't know. Hell, Search for Azcanta? Maybe that's reasonable. Where we can just, like, mill ourselves and eventually flip it. It's a land that finds more stuff. It's just kind of clunky. Yeah, I don't know. But these cards I was not overwhelmed with. These cards were definitely, like, pretty bad compared to, like, some of the other stuff we had going on. Like, there was some impressive kills we had. Like, there was that one time where you, like, had a turn 4 kill dialed up and all that stuff. Like, this deck had some impressive clocks sometimes when you drew your mill cards. When you didn't draw your mill cards, you looked like an embarrassing control deck and just kind of died. So, like, I want to shave on some of the, like, clunkier stuff or the lower impact stuff and, like, move on. And then the sideboard just needs a lot of work, I think. The cages were good. I like having this set of bridges in the 75. I like at least one Hurkyl's Recall. The Collective Brutalities were fine as well, and the Crypt Incursion was fine. These cards, I'm all not sold on. These, like, 5 cards are just, like, like, super meh. I'd have to go digging, see what's good. Like I said, I want cards that are good for fair matchups, and I keep coming back to Search for Azcanta because this deck doesn't really have, like, good ways to control its draws, as well as, like, great card advantage sources in the late game other than Visions and Beyond, and I wouldn't mind, like, picking up something like that. What's it called? For Graveyard Hate and, like, Valakut Hate and stuff? I guess Valakut's already a good matchup, so is Tron. But, like, I was thinking, like, maybe Ashiok's a reasonable card, like the Mill 4-1. That also exiles Graveyard. Okay, never mind. That's just terrible. Ignore everything I just said. That's horrible. I don't know. Ooh, Merfolk's Secret Keeper might be a good card for this deck's main deck. Like, Mill 4 sucks, but, like, the O4 matters, right? Like, it blocks. And so it's, like, a medium mill card that blocks. It's no Hedron Crab, but, like, it might be justifiable. It's better than Tome Scour, probably. And it's, like, still pretty mana efficient. I don't know. But, like, the Damnation was only okay. Like, maybe Bontu's Last Reckoning is good. It's kind of cute with your Mesmeric Orbs. Like, where you don't mill yourself, but, like, just something a little more mana efficient than Damnation seems reasonable. We got lucky when we found it, and then we found it in the Shelldock Isle, but it would have been really hard to cast otherwise. Pithing Needle, maybe we need something of this effect, but I really want to sit down and, like, discuss what the real problems Pithing Needle's solving before I would try to do anything about it. Hell yeah, I almost played this in Dallas in 2018, Dredge Tournament. Deck is occasionally insane. Yeah, it was really good in Dallas previously because, like, Titan Shift was the deck people were playing. I played Search in this, and it was solid to good. All right. Yeah, like, I would want to at least try Search. Not that our 2-drop slots aren't already, like, pretty clogged up, which is why I'm suggesting pretty bad 1-drops, because I think just having more 1-mana spells matters a lot. But the Hero's Downfall, I think, is complete nonsense. I don't know what we're doing with this that, like, matters, but hell, if we're trying to cure, like, Planeswalkers, let's play, like, a Vampire Hexmage. That at least, like, blocks and attacks and stuff, and, like, also kills, like, Planeswalkers. Like, I don't know, I just want something a little more efficient. The second Hurkyl's Recall doesn't seem as high impact as the first one, which is kind of obviously true, but, like, I don't know that the matchups that Hurkyl's Recall's good in is, like, our bad matchups, right? Like, how bad is our matchups, like, Affinity and, like, Eldrazi Tron? We lost to it, but we also Hurkyl's Recalled them, and it didn't do a whole lot. In fact, probably lost me the game, the fact that Hurkyl's Recalled them. So, like, I maybe want something a little better there. And maybe the Needle's for Karn Great Creator and I just missed it. But either way. And then the Set Adrift, like, it's fine having a bounce spell, but I'd probably just make this the Echoing Truth that I want my sideboard and only have 1 bounce spell. So, like, and yeah, like, all of these bounce spells is a lot. So I'd probably just cut these 4 cards, make this the Echoing Truth from the main deck, and then just, like, put other cards here. Like, what comes to mind is, like, 2 Search for Azcantas and, I don't know, what mills? Like, some maybe, like, clunky mill effect. Like, maybe these are where your fraying sanities go, right? Like, it's a card that's not very good, but you want to bring in, like, fair matchups that are, like, a little bit slower, but, like, they might be trying to interact with your mill cards, and, like, you want something that really, like, when you do mill them, just, like, turns up the heat a lot. So, like, yeah, maybe, like, fraying sanity goes here. And, like, maybe these are Search for Azcantas. And so we have, like, a little bit more, like, mill spells for, like, slower stuff. We put more mill spells in our main deck. We make our deck a little more streamlined. And then, like, I think a lot of our matchups stay pretty close to the same if we cut these 4 cards from our sideboard. So that's where I'm at. Blitz, thank you very much for your support this month. I really appreciate it. It was a pleasure playing your sub list. I had never played Build before, and it was actually kind of fun. There was a lot going on, a lot to talk about, and I had a lot of fun. I hope to be able to play something like this again in the future. Really appreciate your support. Those of you watching here on Twitch, if you enjoyed my content, please hit the follow button. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch. I'm going to let you know when I go live. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support me on YouTube, and we'll let you know when I post more videos. You can support me, Team Nova, and my sponsors by checking out their website and using their discount codes. All that's still in limbo, so check out the ones in the panels below if you're on Twitch, or in the description below if you're on YouTube, to see some of their stuff as well, the discount codes. You can find all the links to our sponsors there. Anyway, our sponsors are great. Team Nova is great. Thank you all for supporting me, and I will see you next week.